Episode 8, The Game of Innocence. Train up a child in the way he should go, Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6. Scene 1, Echoes in the playground. It began with a flyer. Bright colors. Smiling kids. A new, educational revival, coming to elementary schools across Chicago. Sarai stared at the design, a rainbow arch, a golden lion, and in bold letters. The kingdom inside you. Julian narrowed his eyes. That's not scripture. That's sorcery. Naomi pulled up a digital ad for a new children's toy line, plush dolls called Wisdom Friends, each programmed with voice chips quoting affirmations and truth statements. But one caught her ear. Say it with me, I am my own light. I bow to no one but me. Sarai stood up, trembling. It's already started. They're putting the altar in the mouths of babes. Scene 2, The Revival Assembly. The crew split up again, this time infiltrating 3 elementary schools, Englewood, Bronzeville, and West Garfield. Each hosted the same assembly. A charismatic speaker named Miss Eloa led the children in songs, chants, and spiritual empowerment exercises. She wore all white, spoke in soft tones, smiled like a mother. You were born divine. You are the beginning and the end. There is no higher name than yours. Elijah slipped into the crowd, recording. But when Miss Eloa looked up, her gaze pierced him. The microphone buzzed. A stranger among us, with old wine in his bones. Elijah froze. Sarai, praying on the school steps, felt something shift. A pulse of childlike energy, warm, trusting, but being bent, twisted. They're stealing the innocence of praise. Scene 3, Sarai's Dream. That night, Sarai slept restlessly. In her dream, she stood in a classroom filled with mirrors. Children's laughter echoed, but the reflections did not match the children. Some were aged, others wore crowns. One mirror held no reflection at all. Then a voice. This is the new Eden. And the teacher has rewritten the scroll. She turned, and there stood Miss Eloa. But now her eyes were golden, her hands gloved in ash, her voice layered with ancient tones. This generation is mine. I offered them identity without sacrifice. Love without truth. Sarai cried out. The word says they are the heritage of the Lord. The mirrors shattered. A golden scroll unraveled from the ceiling, revealing names, thousands of them. Each child claimed by something ancient. Scene 4, Toys That Teach. Julian and Naomi visited a toy warehouse in Pilsen rumored to be distributing the Wisdom Friends line. Inside, they found altars disguised as demo tables. Each doll had a QR code leading to enlightenment lessons. Unlock your third power. Be your own creator. Cleanse the old teachings. But at the back of the warehouse, they found something worse, a prototype called the Mirror King. Its eyes flickered with digital fire. When Julian touched it, it whispered. I am the child of mammon and mystery. I do not play, I enthrone. Naomi smashed the doll. We're not just dealing with toys. These are portable temples. Scene 5, The Children's Choir. Back in Bronzeville, the team attended a Kingdom Inside You revival finale, a citywide children's choir event. But instead of gospel music, the children sang chants that invoked inner power, stars, and ancient light. One boy, no older than 8, sang in a language no one taught him. Sarai ran to the stage, shouting. Stop. That's not your voice speaking. She laid hands on him, and he collapsed, weeping. I just wanted to sing. I thought it was good. I didn't know. Behind the stage, Miss Eloa was gone. A trail of golden dust led to the back doors, along with small, ash-colored footprints. The seeds had been planted. Scene 6, The Gathering of the Small. Later that week, in Humboldt Park, a group of children met secretly in the early morning hours, forming a circle near a cracked fountain. Their eyes glowed faintly. One held a toy. Another carried a book with no title. They began to chant. We summon the joy, we welcome the flame, we open the way, and call you by name. From the shadows, an unseen figure watched with approval. Not Miss Eloa, but a tall, thin man in a black tunic and gold earrings. Arius. The voice. He smiled. The throne of innocence rises. Let the next trumpet sound. Closing scene, the war for the next generation. At the rooftop prayer circle in Englewood, the elder wept again. We thought revival meant grown men shouting. But now, the children carry the flame. Sarai, kneeling beside him, whispered. Then we fight with childlike faith. Pure, unafraid, full of truth. Julian scanned a new map. 7 schools, 7 altars, 1 plan. Naomi looked to Sarai. Where do we go next? Sarai answered softly, but with fire in her eyes. To the place where stories are rewritten. And the seed of wonder is twisted. A pause. We go to the Children's Museum.